Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I have for you the Digimon Alysion closed beta. I did sign up for it. I did get into it. We're going to do a little bit of fun things. I'm going to show you a deck that I used to play back in the day, and then we're also going to look at some card pools, see how that whole feature works out. If Bandai Namco gets mad at me, I'll take the video down. So, whatever. Alright, I am doing this on my phone. If you can see, I got a nice little Gabumon phone case. So if I'm looking down, looking up, I'm trying. It's not like the things like right here where I can see it. I am actually looking at my phone. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. We're going to do some card pools. Maybe I can do some stuff. Alright, and we're back. I was going to see if I could, like, use it from my computer on the streaming. It doesn't. I have to pay extra money to do that. It's not worth it. Anyways, so, first thing we're going to do today is we're going to do some card pools because, you know, who doesn't like card pools? Alright, so we got Omnimon, we got Gallantmon, we got Imperialdramon. Almost forgot that. So, you can see the kind of the chase cards in each of these packs. It looks like we got, we got Mastemon, Zafagamon, and Alter S. I've pulled a lot in this pack already just because I think Alter S is cool, and I ended up, you'll see. So we're going to go ahead and pull some cards out of this one. Thought I was going to sneeze. I didn't. Good job, me. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and pull. We got a bunch of these gems. I don't know how prevalent the gems are going to be whenever it actually comes up. We get to pick whichever group that we want. And the frame rate's a lot better on my phone than it is on the actual screen. And it's just whatever I'm using to stream my phone. I don't have a good program. But, you know, anyways. Go ahead and open these cards. Wow. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Love it. Nothing good though. Oh, we got an orange card. We're gonna open that one last. Alright. We got the purple. What did we get? War Greymon. Cool. And then we got looks like an alt art metal Greymon. That's pretty cool. And then sometimes that happens where you get these parallel arts, which are kind of alt arts in the card game. And see, we didn't even have any rare cards in that one, and it happened to the Gabumon. That's a really cool art Gabumon too, and I actually play that card, so that's amazing. So we're gonna move on. Got a nice TK. That's a really good TK. It was back in Security Control. Like, this is only like cards from the first couple sets. So it's not like we have the power creep that we have right now. So it's kind of like we're back at the beginning. Just gonna go ahead and do that. Oop, missed one. And, you know, I'm having fun with it. And, you know, I still play the game actively. I don't, like, play the physical card game, but I do play DCGO, and I do kind of keep up with cards that are relevant. And what's our purple? We got a Hercules Kabuterimon. That's pretty cool. See what we got in here. Nothing real good that I think. So, I mean, got some, the Patamon and the Angemon are both pretty good. Oh, we got two purple pools. Nice. We're going to do this one first. We got ourselves a Magna Angemon. That's a really good card in Security Control. You slap that sucker down and you heal, and then you have other effects in the deck that plays that just lets you play it. It's a pretty cool deck. Not one that I prefer. Oh, I got a double pool of it, so I got double Magna Angemon. That's pretty cool. Pretty good. I would say those were decent pools compared to, you know, what could have been. So today we are going to be playing my Imperialdramon deck, and I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. It is on the right. If you look over there, we start with the Demi-Vmon eggs, and we just kind of go through the deck list. If I could show the entire deck, like, on the screen, I would talk about each individual card, but basically you're working your way up to get the Imperialdramon. That's the same Imperialdramon, it's just two different arts because I wanted to play the cool art. And you have some green cards to kind of balance out what we're doing. Obviously, the Davis lets us get green and blue cards. We have the Ken that gets more memory when green cards attack. We do have Dino Beamon. We do have the Wormmon. The Wormmon, when it gets deleted, you get hopefully get an evolution card. Obviously, we got the jamming Vmon. Gabu on play draws a card. Gomamon can play for less if they don't have Evo cards, which I don't know. I'm considering switching that card that one out. That's the only one I'm not too sure about. X Vmon restands. Vdramon gets jamming if we have a Davis out, and then Imperialdramon and Dino Beamon both have jamming and stuff like that to go with until we land on the big boy Imperialdramon, and okay, it went back to normal. The big boy Imperialdramon. So let's go ahead and see if we can get any matches. Let's make sure we're on Imperialdramon, not Alter S, and we're going to go ahead and get going. Hopefully we can get some good matches. I've played some people that know how to play, and I've played some people that don't know how to play. There's not really a good way to tell if someone's good or not. Hopefully we get some wins. If we don't, that's cool too. I'm just happy to be able to be playing Digimon on my phone. We got a jamming Vmon. Honestly, that's just a good thing. Oh, we play that Airdramon because you can play it from security if it's a sec check. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get our egg. I'm trying to not blind y'all with my bald head, so we're gonna go ahead and evolve into Vmon. Hopefully we get a decent top deck. Oh, Ken, perfect. Play the Ken down. Now we have a memory setter, so they can't memory choke us. And yeah, it's a really good start. I don't have a blue tamer to get the effect of this jamming, but that's fine. And then Ken gives me more memory. Not only is he a memory setter, he also gives me more memory if I beat something with a blue or green Digimon, which is pretty cool. Terriermon. Looks like we got a Season 3 person. And then Tyrannomon. Cool. We're moving. I have a good friend that loves Terriermon. I think I don't want to say it's a stupid thing, but it's quite a silly thing. I was always more of a Lopmon person just because I like Lopmon better. So we're going to go ahead and pull this out. We're going to Digivolve into this guy. And then we're honestly just going to go into the Dino B immediately. I didn't have jamming, so there was really no point in me trying to go for it. Like, if I don't have jamming and I lose my Mon, like, that's not good. So figured that would happen. We do have the Imperialdramon in hand now, so we'll be able to go up to Imperialdramon. We get to evolve for 3 because we do have Dino Beamon. The only 2 ultimates that we actually have in the deck are Dino B and Imperialdramon. So like we'll always get the bonus, and I think we actually have piercing on Dino B, which we do, but they do turn into the Rust Tyranno, so there's no point in me really going to try to beat that. I did used to play the Dragon mode that had piercing as well, but the flow and ebb of the deck just wasn't as good as, I wanted it to be. So it was honestly a little bit slow. So we're going to go ahead and plop this guy down. We get it for 3, so we'll still get to attack. I should have attacked because I could have had 2 sec attacks, but I'm being silly because I could have done a sec attack. I had jamming, and then I could have destroyed his, his Rust Tyrannomon, but that is fine. We're going to go ahead and drop down the Goblet to get a card draw. No issues with that. We got the Davis. Davis is pretty good. Can get you a green or blue Digimon. So, and we do play it like I said, we do play some green Digimon, so sometimes you can get like some real good stuff with the Davis. So, he is thinking. Evolving an Argo, okay. Don't know why I did that. Cool. I like being able to see the cards. Y'all can at least see the cards. Does Rust have anything? You have Green Tamer in play, blah, blah, blah. When this Digimon deletes one of your opponent's Digimon, spend one of your opponent's Digimon. Okay. He doesn't have any modifiers. So he can't delete my Imperialdramon. So he's probably just gonna lay like a tamer or something. Maybe he's gonna attack and probably lay a tamer down. He's probably gonna attack Sec. I do play one Cossetus Breast. I think I have no idea what that does. Okay. So he's gonna go ahead and destroy my Imperialdramon because my misplay last turn is coming back to bite me in the butt. He did select it to not unsuspend, but then he's destroying it, so I don't know. I mean, Gabu should unsuspend, right? Yeah. Then if he had like another Digimon out, he could destroy the Gabu with that. So he's gonna go into Rust. That misplay might come back to bite us in the butt, but you know, that is fine. I've made sillier plays, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull the Vmon out. The Vmon does have jamming, so we're gonna go ahead and get a security attack off. Then we're gonna go into, yeah, that doesn't matter. We have jamming. We're gonna go into the X Vmon because that makes us stand like that. Good. And then I really want to choke him at like a small amount of memory. So I could evolve the Gabu. Here, let's attack, and then if the Gabu survives, we can. I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't survive. Let's say if the Gabu survives, we can go ahead and evolve that one. But we're gonna throw this guy down because the XVmon does not have jamming. So if he has a way to like tap our Imperialdramon, we're essentially out of this game. But I mean, the Rust Tyranno doesn't have piercing. I mean, the other one, and then this one. Yeah, okay, and that's when you. So. Now he's going for a tamer. So that's pretty cool. As that flips it back to my turn. Don't know how I feel about this now because we're gonna pretty much just be kind of boned right now. All because I made that one misplay. So we're gonna go into Gomamon. Draw. And then we're gonna drop Wormmon. When he gets destroyed, he gets, I can search my deck for an evolution card, so I can basically pick out what I want. And if he doesn't destroy the Wormmons, like if he doesn't destroy both of them, then I win next turn. Unless he gets a blocker, but we'll see what happens. Another Argo. Okay, it's because he has the tamer. That's cool. Another Rust Tyranno. So, we're going to grab the Digimon. Cool. Not getting anything good in security. I think this one is lost on us, everybody. Alright, so I don't think there's anything we can do. Especially since we only have 3 memory. So we can do this. Oh, crap. Go into the... Oh, we don't have a blue tamer. Alright, so we're going to scoop this one up. There's nothing we can do. All because we made that misplay at the beginning because we're silly. Anyways, so you get rewards for losing. We're going to go ahead and try a couple more. Maybe we can get a win off here and not make any silly misplays. Yeah, I don't mind this. So we're gonna go in the Goma, then we're gonna drop the Davis. That's our turn. Oh, come on. Thank you. And the Davis will hopefully get us a couple cards. Dino B's a really good draw there because we didn't have an ultimate in hand. We already have... We got that, and then we also get that. That's pretty cool. We got double off of it. And also, like the last game, we played 4 of these Imperialdramons, and you can play them off security, and it never is in security for me. So, we're going to go ahead and see what we got with this. Looks like a Wormmon thing. We might be playing the green variant of this similar deck. Agumon has no effects. Okay. Hope we're not playing the same dude. They are thinking. This is like a really good card. Really good card. Just a +1 for your memory. They're just swarming the field. That was probably evolving for 1. Oh, evolving for free. Cool. So we're not going to make a misplay like we did last time. We are actually going to hopefully go into the... Be able to go into the Dino B. And then we get piercing on the Dino B. And we are higher than that. So we're going to go into... Do we get anything from this? No. So we're going to go into XVmon. To... And then we're going to Hammer Spark, put us at 2. So we can starve them at 1. And then we got a Ken. Top deck. Ken will be pretty good. So this does untap things with jamming. So I am going to use my Dino Beamon to hopefully attack one of his things. Give me something good. It's never good in the security. This is Karak's luck. Right here. Ah, Davis. I'll take that. Some free cards. We're going to grab this Vmon. That's pretty cool. Got something off it when I was complaining about it. And then we get a free Mon. And he didn't get anything. Cool. Nice. Well, I would say we had pretty decent security this game. So not much else. No complaints. We got two things to go off, and I was just complaining about it. I don't even know what that does. Hold on. Can you let me look at what that card did? Can't stack a block. That's cool. So we're gonna go into Vmon. We're actually going to go into this Dinobemon then. Then we're still going to go at this one. We have piercing. And we have jamming. So that doesn't matter. That's pretty cool. And then, instead of being able to get 2 attacks off, we're only going to get 1 because the card stopped that. But we're going to go ahead and Digivolve that so we can stand it. And that way we don't have to worry about him trying to attack us with anything. Green Agu. I think that just boosts attack, right? Yeah. So now if he attacks with the Argomon, or like whatever, and our Dinobemon is still on the field now, so we can attack with it next turn. Like we'll be set at 3, so hopefully we can attack with Dino B going through one of their Mons. Then attack with Vmon, because this stands up all of them. And we have... Heavens! Good heavens! 3 security effects. Now you're definitely seeing the power of actually getting your security effects and playing better. Because we're going to be able to attack with the Dino B, we'll be able to attack with the V, then attack with the Imperialdramon. So we have 3 attacks that we can go. Then we can Digivolve Dino B into Imperialdramon. And if I remember correctly, the effect... Okay. So we're not going to be able to destroy it, but I think we win this turn because we have a lot of attacks. So let me go in, just remind... When Digivolving, unsuspend all of your Digimon with jamming. So we attack with everything. We have jamming, so unless he gets like an option card on it, it don't matter, because we're going to attack with all 3, then we're going to Digivolve and get the last attack, because he sees only 4 Mons on the field, and he's like, oh, well, I have 1 more turn, but he really doesn't. So we're actually going to snag a win here, which is pretty cool. And he gave us a lot of a lot of memory to work with on this last turn. I could Hammer Spark go up to 8. So we got a Gargomon, knocked out, killed that. I don't really care. There it is. I was like, where did my Imperialdramon go? So we're going to Digivolve the Dino B into Imperialdramon. All 3 of our Mons are going to stand. And then, bonk, win. We won. Pretty cool. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Good game. So we're going to do one more. I know, I kind of want to stop at 50-50, but the game's just so much fun. I'm having a really good time playing this game. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a 3rd one. If we win, cool. If we lose, cool. Hopefully we go 2-1 instead of 1-2. That would be nice. Something I really want them to bring to the game, obviously, sleeves for your cards that you can change out. Field changes that we can make. I don't mind this. I probably shouldn't, but we have the Wormmon. So we're going to be able to go Goma, Worm on field, Davis on field. First turn. If he gives us 3, most of the time they give us 3. We do see a Demi Vmon, so we might be playing a mirror match with another. We might be playing a mirror match with another Imperialdramon deck, which is pretty cool. Don't mind that. And we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully the luck is in our favor. But again, I'm having a really good time with this app. And the blocker Frigi? No. Okay, whatever. So, he only left me with 2, so I'm actually going to lay the Davis down, and we're not going to worry about the Wormmon. So we're going to go Goma. Actually, we're going to go into Air to use the 2, because if we go straight into Davis, we waste some security, and we're going to get behind. And then we're going to throw out Davis. Hopefully we get some good cards off of it. One. I mean, one's better than none. Later on, whenever they do like the X antibody stuff, there's a tamer called Cool Boy. You can get 2 things off of them. I usually get 0, but that's fine. So we do have a Frigimon with jamming. That is okay. Wormmon, not a big deal. So, do we have Pyil or do we have Dino B? Okay, we have Imperialdramon, so we can't do our little piercing trick that we are able to do with Dino B, but if we top deck Dino B, that'll be pretty cool. Just laying Beamon down. We're going to get set at 3 regardless, not a big deal. So I think destroying the Frigimon is more pertinent and kind of stopping his big stack than it is, you know, going for an attack. You're sparking, cool. So he's gonna Digivolve into a champion. Most of them are too. My Imperialdramons are too. It'll be a really dank top deck if I get the Dino B, because then I can kill the Frigi, take out some security. And you know, with the Frigi having jamming, that makes it more of a threat. That's going to let him stand the Frigi. So he's going to get to attack again. Cool. He can attack again. He has jamming. You might as well. There you go. Probably just a little lag. And a Gabu. Don't mind. We're back to having nothing in security. Okay. So, how do we come back from this? I definitely think killing the Frigi is a good thing, and I do hope that I top deck Dino B. Unless he Digivolves the Frigi, then, you know, it doesn't really matter. So now we need to ask ourselves, do we crash? So we're going to Digivolve into Imperialdramon. We're just going to go ahead and security attack. I know I said that we were going to, you know, it was pertinent to get rid of the big stack, but at this point, I feel like this is the better play. We're at least going to get to stand so he can't attack me directly. And, you know, we'll just go from here. I'm not feeling good about this one because he had a pretty good first turn. So I need to start knocking his Mons out. Well, destroying his Mons. Does he have his Imperialdramon? We will find out next time on. So, something that really irritates me as a card game player, and anyone who's played games with me in general, I don't like people who are slower at the game. That would have been great if it was like, you know, something on my security. Yeah, I'm not feeling good about this one, folks. Well, don't know why he thought he was going to lose, but I'll take that as the win. So, yeah, we went 2-1 today. Not bad, not bad. I am considering throwing in switching it to the green Imperialdramon just because it has piercing, but it doesn't have jamming, so you can... what flavor do you want? Do you want jamming? Do you want piercing? But anyways, like I said, if Bandai Namco, whoever makes this gets mad at me, I'll take it down. But until next time, Don't forget to like and subscribe, and go ahead and slam. I already said like and subscribe. Why am I saying slam? Anyways, go ahead and comment if you would like me to play a specific deck. The only ones I won't play are the not fun ones like Security Control. And anyways, we will see you next time.